Good morning, kindergarten. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, April 17th, and I hope you already went over your words to read in PowerPoint because now we're going to write them. So make sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil because we are going to get started. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My number 1 is done. All set? All right, our first word is dogs. Not one dog, but more than one. So I'm going to start by tapping out dog and then adding my S at the end. Dogs. D-A-G-S. Dogs. Go ahead and pause the video and write your word dogs now, and then we'll check it out together when you unpause. All right, kindergarten, the word was dogs. D-A-G-S. Dogs. If you have all the correct letters, give yourself a check. Also, make sure your D is starting with magic C, helicopter up, dive down. If you do not have it facing the correct direction, go ahead and drop alignment and fix it up now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My number 2 is done. All set? All right, your next word is tracks. Tracks. So sometimes you can see railroad tracks. Sometimes when you walk with your shoes, you'll see your footprint tracks. Or sometimes when animals walk, you can see their tracks. So let's go ahead and tap out tracks. T-R-A-K. And then we're going to add the S at the end. All right. So I am going to go ahead and write the word. Go ahead and pause the video so you can write the word independently. All right, guys, the word is tracks. T-R-A-K. Now that is the word track, and I know that I'm going to use CK because it's a short word. It is one syllable with a short vowel, but then I'm going to add that S at the end, tracks, to show more than one, not just one track, not just one footprint, more than one. So I always like to tap out the word first and then add that plural S at the end. It makes it easier for me to remember all the rules in the word before I add that plural S. If you have the correct letters, give yourself a check. If you do not, pause the video now and drop a line and fix it up. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My number 3 is done. All set? All right, your next word is trick. What's the word? What's the word? Trick. Let's go ahead and tap it out. R-I-K. Trick. It sounds like another CK word because it's a short word, one syllable with a short vowel. Remember, we don't use CK when it's a long vowel. Trick. Go ahead and write trick on your paper. All right, guys, we spell trick T-R-I-C-K. If you have all the letters, give yourself a check. If you do not, go ahead and drop a line and fix it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My number 4 is done. All set. Prize. The word is prize. You're going to get a big prize from me if you complete all your online work. All right, and that's the truth. I really will give you one next time when I see you. All right, prize. P-R-I-Z. Prize. Let's go ahead and write it. P-R-I-Z-E. Now I put the silent E because the I is saying its name. Per-eyes. If you have it, give yourself a check. If you do not, drop a line and fix it up. All right, guys, we're going to move on to a complete sentence. Complete sentences have a capital at the beginning, finger spaces throughout, and punctuation at the end. Your sentence is going to be, can you see the dog's tracks? And it's kind of like a question. Can you see those dog tracks? Maybe it snowed. Remember, it snowed the other day? Maybe it snowed and those dogs were walking in the snow. So can you see the dog's tracks? Now we already have some resources here to help us with our sentence. You can also use your sight word list if you get stuck on one of those sight words that don't play fair. So go ahead and get started now. Go ahead and pause the video because I'm going to go on to checking it now. All right, guys, the sentence was, can you see the dog's tracks? So I'm going to start with a capital C-A-N. Can you? Y-O-U spells you. Y-O-U spells you. Can you see? Oh, I can spell C. I can spell C. All you need is S-E-E. Can you see the T-H-E? T-H-E. I can spell the T-H-E. Can you see the dogs? D-O-G-S. And I notice I used an S here, so I'm going to do it just the same. Can you see the dog's tracks? Gonna use that CK and then add the S. Now since this is a question, I'm gonna use a question mark. Can you see the dog's tracks? That's a question. All right, guys, if you are finished with your sentence and your words, you can now work on rhyming words, or you can draw an illustration to match your sentence. So something that would rhyme with dogs, dogs, bogs. Remember, it doesn't have to be a real word to make it rhyme. It could be a nonsense word. Tracks, backs, like our backs. Trick, sick, prize, dies. And then maybe I could draw a picture of some footprints, maybe in the snow, some dog tracks to match my sentence. So my friends, this is Friday, so you get a nice break over the weekend and you don't have to do any word dictation, but I encourage you to keep reading with your families and keep working on all of your online work. Have a great weekend, guys.